Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and I recently had the opportunity to visit Japan here in 2022. And while I was there, I did a little bit of shopping. These days, I don't regularly purchase old video games anymore. I already have a fair share of valuable collectible items that I'm satisfied with, and more often than not, classic video games tend to be pretty expensive. Plus, I'm running out of shelf space in my room, so I really don't need any more excess games. Even so, during my most recent trip in Japan, I stopped by a couple of game stores, and this time around, I opted to purchase a couple of games. One of those games was Yoshi no Panepon, also known as the Game Boy version of the classic Tetris Attack video game, originally released for the Super Nintendo. And fortunately for me, because this is a Game Boy game, that means it's a handheld game, and handheld games are not region locked, so I can easily play this Japanese game on any sort of hardware that can play Game Boy games. And on top of that, it was pretty cheap. It was in box and everything, it still contained the original manual, and it was about the equivalent of $10 in yen. Although, because of current events, the yen to dollar exchange is actually very powerful for the dollar, so it was probably more like $6 after conversion. So at the time I figured, what's $6, right? And until I saw it, I had forgotten that this game even existed. And so for today's video, I'd like to go ahead and just play through it real quickly so that I can go ahead and get my money's worth. I mean, I imagine it's definitely worth $6, but it's otherwise worth nothing if I don't do anything with it, right? Well, I guess technically no matter what, this game is still valuable, but hopefully you folks know what I mean. I mean, I could have either spent $6 on this game, or I could have spent $6 on, I don't know, a cookie or something. But I bought this, so I'm gonna make it worth my while. So without further ado, here's my video on the Game Boy version of Tetris Attack. But it's in Japanese, so it's Yoshi no Panepon, so here's my video on Yoshi no Panepon. Oh yeah! Yoshi no Panepon! Oh, I'm excited, and I guess we have the border here because that's technically the Super Game Boy border that you would have if you were to play the Game Boy version of the game on a Super Nintendo, which is weird because this was originally a Super Nintendo game. But even so, I'm hyped. It's made by Intelligent Systems, which is the same company that is commonly known for making the modern-day Fire Emblem and WarioWare games, so, oh, this is gonna be cool. And this menu music is a bop. It's an upbeat version of the Yoshi's Island menu theme. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, I love the Game Boy sound chip so much. But yeah, this is kind of a big deal. I figure I'm kind of archiving this game. I'm recording it for archival purposes because, well, the funny thing is that this game was never re-released. At least this game right here, Yoshi no Panepon, was never re-released outside of Japan. See, this is the Game Boy version of a Super Nintendo game called Panel de Pon. Rather, I guess it would be a Super Famicom game instead of a Super Nintendo game, since it's called the Super Famicom in Japan instead of the Super Nintendo, but I digress. Panel de Pon is the name of the original game, and that's what started this whole block puzzle game series, and it primarily featured these pixie fairy creatures. They appear in a couple of other games and have some nods toward them in the Super Smash Bros. Games, but Nintendo didn't feel that a game starring a bunch of fairies and pixies would sell well, especially when it's a game based around block puzzles. So they decided to reskin the entire game with two things that were performing well outside of Japan at the time, Tetris and Yoshi. Tetris is the best-selling puzzle game series of all time, and Yoshi was a popular character from the Super Mario series who had been making the rounds at the time. So by slapping these two popular ideas together, they could get a game that was almost guaranteed to sell. And also at that time, Mario characters themselves were already trying to branch out into a variety of different puzzle games anyway, and Yoshi was looking to be the face of them. So from Nintendo's perspective, if they were ever doubtful that a game would sell, they'd slap a Mario character on it and hope for the best. In this case, Yoshi made the most sense because Yoshi had already appeared in a variety of other puzzle games. And so Panel de Pon was officially localized, and it was called Tetris Attack, despite not having much relation to Tetris outside of that, and it featured a bunch of characters from Yoshi's Island instead of new fairy pixie characters that appeared in the original Panel de Pon. And then Tetris Attack got ported to the Game Boy, and it still had the Yoshi aesthetic and everything instead of all those fairy pixie characters that appeared in Panel de Pon, but it maintained the Yoshi aesthetic even in Japan. So up to this point, the game was developed, localized, ported, and then reverse localized. And it's even more weird when you consider that there are other Panel de Pon games that exist on the Game Boy, albeit the Game Boy Color, and that version was called Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. Frankly, in my opinion, that game is probably the best interpretation of the Panel de Pon series to date, but regardless, that game actually has a secret Panel de Pon mode in it. Whether or not this was intended to be an actual secret that developers wanted players to discover, or it's just some accidental leftover bit of code has yet to be determined, but the fact of the matter is that a native Panel de Pon game exists within Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. But despite everything I've said so far, it was Tetris Attack that got ported to the Game Boy, not Panel de Pon. And so when the Game Boy version got released in Japan, it didn't make sense to call it Tetris Attack, since that was only the game's name in other regions. So they merged Yoshi with Panel de Pon and just called it Yoshi no Panepon. But then years later, Nintendo lost the license to the Tetris franchise. Technically, they never owned it wholly, they just licensed it out, and then when EA and a bunch of other companies took turns acquiring it, Nintendo would no longer be able to re-release Tetris Attack. There were obviously exceptions here and there, like having Tetris songs appear in Super Smash Bros., but otherwise they couldn't re-release anything that had the Tetris name on it. And so that posed a problem for ever re-releasing Tetris Attack on services like the Wii's or Wii U's Virtual Console services. So that meant that Panel de Pon had no issue being re-released since that was its own thing, but Tetris Attack could never be re-released because it had the name Tetris on it. And that also meant that the Game Boy version of Tetris Attack couldn't be re-released either because it also had Tetris in the title, but the Japanese version could be re-released because it wasn't called Tetris Attack, it was called Yoshi no Panepon. And so that game actually was re-released on the 3DS Virtual Console, but only in Japan, simply because the name was different. And that also explains why the Nintendo Switch service of SNES games contains Panel de Pon, even though it's a Japanese exclusive game, because that's the only version they can re-release instead of Tetris Attack in America because that's the name Tetris in the title. And so that brings us to today, Yoshi no Panepon. This game was re-released on the 3DS Virtual Console service, but only in Japan, and I'm playing the Japanese version today because Nintendo can't re-release the American version, and while I could go and get the American version, it was just more fun to explain the Japanese version. I'm glad that the Switch has the original Panel de Pon, and it's a shame that this Game Boy game will never be re-released outside of Japan, but we'll see where life takes us, huh? Alright, let's see how well I can do here. This is endless. This is Suko wa Taku. Score attack. Sorry, sometimes navigating these menus is like a puzzle in and of itself, huh? This is Sute Ji Korea. Sute Ji Korea. Stage clear! Stage clear, got it. So, this is puzzled. Puzzle. It's a puzzle mode. Yep, I'm familiar with that. And then this one down here at the bottom is going to be versus. Sorry, I don't know why I'm speaking like that. Computer versus computer. All right, so I guess this is the mode I should play, right? I should be playing against a computer. I don't know. Maybe I'll go and play the other modes as well, but versus computer, that's what I want. And then sorry if I'm offending anybody by trying to read this katakana. All right. Continue. Okay, so we don't want that. We want the next one, which is going to be new game. And then I'm actually going to play this on normal instead of hard. I probably could play it on hard, but the issue is that I'm playing this with a rather uncomfortable controller right now. So I'm kind of handicapping myself. And I know. It's like, oh yeah, blame the controller, huh? Don't blame yourself and your lack of skill. Like, no, I'll be the first to admit I'm not fantastic at these games. I love them. I'm not great at them. But having to do this with this controller as well and a slight bit of latency is going to mess me up as is. So I would like to, at the very least, provide some decent gameplay and not just get bodied the entire video. So let me go ahead and play this on normal, and then I'll go ahead and attempt to play this to the best of my abilities. And then, yeah, this is all in hiragana and katakana, so I could read these, like, menaze, oh, just Yoshi. Here we go. We're moving. Oh, yeah. I grew up with Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, and I'm already seeing a lot of the similarities to that game, although I also acknowledge this is how it plays out in Tetris Attack. Here's our man, Lakitu. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna do my best. Oh, man. Game Boy games have such a charm to them, but the colors being washed out is already gonna throw me in for a loop. And, oh, man, okay. On top of having to use this uncomfortable controller, I don't know how well I'm gonna perform. And it's already difficult for me to commentate. Oh man, okay. You know, this game definitely has a lot of charm, but now that I've played Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, like, Pokemon Puzzle Challenge friggin' spoiled me. And I'm trying to keep the controller away from the microphone. Woo, okay, nice. Oh, I already won, great. All right, I'm trying to keep the controller away from the microphone because it's very clicky. It sounds like this anytime I want to do something. So you probably don't want to hear that the entire video, so I'm trying to keep that away. I'm trying to play with it in the first place. It already kind of cramps my hands, and to play a more fast-paced game like this could be inconvenient. All this to say, forgive me, I'm not a Tetris Attack, Puzzle League, Yoshi no Panepon pro. Hang on, Pochi though, or Pochi. Let's do it, okay. All right, yeah, this game has its charm though, I like it. All right. But yeah, commentating a puzzle. Oh my god, my controller's like overshooting me. Okay. Stop. There you go. Yeah, I think I picked normal, huh? But I'm trying to commentate a game like this, use an uncomfortable controller, and I'm already not naturally good at this game, so you'll have to forgive me. But this game certainly has charm. I quite like it. I give developers a lot of credit for making the Game Boy work as well as it did. Oh, frick, okay, hang on a sec. So we're gonna go for stars. No, yes, we're gonna do frick. I wanted to set that up as a 4. Okay. Just gotta keep my board clear. I mean, oh man. Well, actually sometimes, so like these are called garbage pieces. Sometimes I play better with the garbage pieces. In fact, I usually play better with the garbage pieces. So let's drop this down. And then, oh, okay, so we get, oh, okay. I'm getting combos without actually trying to get the combos. That's fantastic when that happens. Okay. I need to not die. There you go. Okay? Yeah, the only way I can deal damage is if I group blocks of 4 or more, or if I get combos. Okay, no, move, come on. Work with me here. All right, so we gotta line up the triangles. Oh, and then we got hearts coming in, great. And that'll do it! I have defeated Poochie! Now, Poochie, that means that you'll join me, right? Right, and then we're on the password system for this game. So, folks, if you at home want to beat this game in like 3 minutes, you too can just look at this video, look at the passcodes, and then just enter them for yourself if you wanted. Where they go, Poochie, come along, please. Please, thank you. Oh, what do we got here? What have we here? Hey, my man Wiggler? Or actually, Wiggler might be a girl. But this is still my man Wiggler. Yeah, so while I'm not great at this game, I do find that I play best when I'm playing around garbage. I play best when I'm playing around garbage blocks. That's not much better. I play best when I'm trying to get combos off of the garbage blocks that my enemies are throwing at me. Oh wait, no, frick, that was not what I wanted to do. The controller moved me too far. I was trying to get a 4 combo. Yeah, there, this is a 5, great. And then if I combo, come on, thank you. I'm trying my best here. I'm fighting with the controller that is already cramping my hands. I have a little bit of latency, and I'm also trying to commentate. There's 4. Yeah, so this game goes for an HP system versus the console game. You actually just kind of see their screen. There you go, okay? Combo, great. Got that classic Yoshi sound, and there we go, Wiggler's defeated. Woo, love it. Save that password, folks. All right, my man, the frog. All right, let's get it. Oh man, I do love Game Boy music though. There's just something about it, like that specific level of chiptune. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Falling apart here. Okay, well if I move this over, no, come on. I get this, boom. Okay, and then we get the 4 combo. Couldn't give me shapes I could actually use, huh? Man, Pokemon Puzzle Challenge spoiled me, dude. That game is aesthetically off the walls. But again, this game is charming, and I really do feel as though if I grew up with this game, I probably would have been as addicted to it as I probably was Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. I was so, maybe addicted's not the right word, but I liked Pokemon Puzzle Challenge so much. Oh, frick, no, come on. There we go. Okay, circles, nope, I blew that. Okay, come on. And then, hup. The Pokemon Puzzle Challenge story's gonna have to wait, folks. Hang on, I gotta get out of this. We're okay. Ooh, I see, I just got all those combos and I didn't even realize it. Awesome, okay, well thank you, goodbye, Mr. Frog. What I was trying to say was that I loved Pokemon Puzzle Challenge so much, I rented that game from Blockbuster, and I just never returned it. I just never did. At the time, you know, I was also only like 5 or 6, so if I wanted to return it, someone from my family would have to take me over to the store, but we just never did. The cartridge is still sitting over here right beside me. Oh, here we go, this is the lava monster? All right, lava monster. Let's go. And we're gonna go, okay. We're gonna go for circles. There's about to be a 5th circle coming right now, boom. Thank you. All right, and then we can do diamonds. Yeah, I'm glad all the shapes are different. That helps. Obviously, the flashing colors of Pokemon Puzzle Challenge are a lot more useful to me. All right, so let's get this going. And then it doesn't nearly pause as long as I would hope it would have when I break the garbage, although even still, I get a quick glimpse at it, and sometimes it's not always helpful. Let's see, nope. Okay. Let's see, then we gotta do, I guess I can really only do stars, huh? So we'll do stars. Okay, and then, okay, we'll do a quad diamond, okay? And then not super useful to me, so we'll line up the hearts. Can't do much. Okay, then I may as well clean up the board, right? So we'll do that, boom. And you come on down, okay? Yeah, I need more accidental combos to just keep happening. I won a lot of these previous rounds without even realizing I was about to win them. There you go, okay? And then circles, great. Okay, clean the board up, and then, oh, is this about to be checkmate for me? No, I can do diamonds, hurry up! Frick, no, I blew it. Frick, no! So what happens now? I mean, I know I get some continues. Let's see. Oh, do I have no continues? Oh no, I can just play again. Well, great, okay. Then rematch of a lifetime! So is there like a debate as to whether or not people prefer the health system of the Game Boy games or the split screen system of the console games? Frick. Because when you have the console games, the screen is big enough to show another character's screen. But in the handheld games, you only have so much room. So instead, you just kind of have this health system. And you just have to deal enough combo damage to deplete the health system. Now, in Puzzle Challenge, you don't necessarily need to do combos, just like getting blocks. Oh, I just messed that up. Just getting blocks of 4 will deal damage. Blocks of 3 will never deal damage. Oh wait, did that just deal damage? I can't tell. I can't look at the HP bar that much. Okay, I'm gonna have to raise this up. So you press B to raise it up. That ought to be good. Okay. But yeah, I wonder if there are some players who prefer the HP system that we have in this game, or if there are players that prefer the split screen system that they have in the console version of Yoshi no Panepon. Come on, okay. There you go, I was waiting for it to fall, good. Okay, and then boom. Okay, and then that'll be 4. And then, is this checkmate for me already? Frick, no, I could have done something with the circles. I just saw it at the very end there. Sorry guys, I'm trying my best here. Is it bad to say that I like that Yoshi sprite? I mean, I do. I mean, obviously Yoshi's my favorite video game character, hence my username being Yoshiller. But I mean, it also works out that my favorite puzzle game series has a Yoshi skin slapped on it. But I don't know. Seeing Yoshi defeated like that, so silly looking. I just like it. There we go. Now we got combos going. Now I'm actually setting up the combos. That is some damage. Here we go. And I think I have infinite continues, right? So we'll just keep it going. Boom, there's an extra combo for you. Enjoy that. Okay. Okay. Cool. And then we can line up the stars. Okay. Now, frick, I didn't... That's on me. That's not because of my controller. That's just me not thinking things through. Okay. I can't do anything right now, so we're going to wait for the next little stack to come up. Okay. There you go, and then that'll fall into the hearts. Great. Little tiny bit of extra damage. And then I can't break this right now. Oh, wait, but if no, that was too slow. It's too slow. Okay. Yeah, I better get some blocks up before this gets into checkmate territory, huh? Okay. And then exclamation points, yeah. So if you line those up no matter what, you get points. Okay, I gotta get garbage combos now. There you go. So that will line up horizontally, which is the best I can do at the moment. Okay. Okay, line up the diamonds. Okay, circles on the left got me a combo. Woo! All right, that was just enough damage to get me out of there. And it's for reasons like that I generally prefer the HP system. It kind of makes it more of an endurance round, which someone like me likes, but I acknowledge when you're playing against another person, you gotta, another human person, you gotta do the split screen system. No matter what, it's an endurance round, I guess, but at least that way, like, I don't have to clear all the blocks, I just gotta, like, deal X amount of combos. I think I just like it more. Oh man, what's this enemy called? I hated it in Yoshi's Island, and I kind of hate it now. Okay, hang on, so I can get 5, boom. That's it, just 5. And I don't think it deals any damage. I think you can only get damage from combos in this game. So be it. So be it. Combos are not my strong suit, but I do get them best when I get the garbage blocks. Okay. Okay, boom. Okay. I wonder, how many viewers are watching this video right now? And you're just like, oh man, Yoshiller, it's so cringe, you could have gotten this combo here. I know. All right, I'm trying my best here, but there, how do you like that? I just got 2 without even really trying. Could have gotten a 3rd had I moved a block over there. I realize that now, and I messed up. But don't worry, I'm gonna get through this. Not even worried. Not even worried. Here we go. Okay, boop. Alrighty. And then move the heart down here. Can't do much beyond that. All right, then let's just clean it. Sometimes you just gotta clean up the board. Okay, so I can do horizontal diamonds. No, I couldn't get the circle over there in time. I got the star over there. Okay, and then the triangles. Okay, got the hearts. Circle, is that enough? It is enough, hooray! Look at me go! Now, granted, I am only playing this game on normal difficulty. I know there's a hard difficulty. I don't know if they're super hard. I know Pokemon Puzzle Challenge has super hard. Sorry to keep comparing this game to Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, but I know that game has super hard. And I only learned that, like, probably like 5 years ago. I grew up with that game and never returned it to Blockbuster, and I never realized I had super hard, let alone intense, until a couple of years ago. All right, there we go. Fighting against my man, the Raven. Let's get it. Okay, so I want to get the not fiver. I want to get that 5 combo, right? Not combo, 5. I can't even speak. The blocks of 5 right there. Nope, couldn't quite get the combo on that one though. But yeah, the Raven from Yoshi's Island. I like him. You fight him on the moon. Okay. Okay. Get the diamond. Oh, I blew it. I blew it. Well, I can still get a 4 block. Okay. But this game's all about the combos. All right, I'm gonna have to line up stars, and then, nope, did not mean to move that diamond twice. That was an accident. Whatever. Okay. That's gonna have to come down. Okay, then we'll line up the hearts, and then we'll line up the diamond. Not quite. Okay, but I can get 4 for the diamonds. Okay, and then I don't know. There's a little thing on the right that says PW. I'm gonna assume that stands for power, but what that entails, I don't know. Maybe that's just like a timer, like that's when he'll launch the next set of garbage blocks at me. Let me see. I'm trying here. I think that's exactly what that means. Okay, I'm going. Okay, clean this up. Okay, line up the hearts. Give me some diamonds. But it's not in a super good spot. Well, that'll still combo for me. Cool. That still lets me do some damage. Almost there. It's gotta hang in there a little longer. I'm gonna have to do triangles. Okay. Stars comboed. Great. Yeah, see, this is why I'm better at garbage combos. Okay. Yeah, it would make sense that a garbage player is better at garbage combos, right? I can't quite line those up as well as I'd hoped. Frick. Okay. I'm running out of time. Get him off the top. Okay. All right, hey, hang on. Get the heart. No, I couldn't. I'm fighting with my controller a little bit. Although it was kind of close. Well, passwords that have question marks in them though, those psych me out. All right, let's have another whirl, huh? Thank goodness these games have infinite continues, or at the very least passwords. But I guess it makes sense if a game's gonna give you passwords that you can load in at any time anyway. They may as well give you infinite continues. Okay, oh, hurry up. Okay, boom. Okay, what can I get? Not a whole lot. Did not get anything off of that. Okay, then let's clear the board up a little bit. Can't do much with the star at the top there. We'll line up the hearts. Okay, give me some circles. Circle, thank you. Okay, very good. All right, yes, great. I love it when it's accidental and I just wind up winning the fight. Awesome, thank you. I have defeated the Raven, which means you are now going to join me on my expedition, right? His name is Big Q. Big Q. Well, come and join me, Big Q. Pleasure to have you on board. All right, so I have the 8 characters. In Puzzle Challenge, you start with like 3, 4, maybe 5. No, maybe you just start with the 3, right? And then every time you lose a Pokemon. But this time I just had infinite continues. So, we'll see. What happens now? We're going to the mountain. I haven't played Tetris Attack in some time. Oh, here we are. We're in that final dungeon, right? But I think here is the point where when I start losing, I lose my characters. I think now I can choose other characters. And then he said, Big Noko. Yeah, this is a Koopa, as we know it in America, but in Japanese, they're called Noko. It's a Big Noko. So let's get it. All right. So yeah, now I can choose the character, huh? So that means I gotta be my boy Poochie. All right, Poochie. Here's hoping for the best. I mean, playing as a different character in this type of game doesn't change anything. It's not like each of these characters has a super move. At least I'm pretty sure. I just like Poochie, all right? I don't have his amiibo, though, which is a shame because to buy it on its own is super expensive, and at that point, it's not really worth it. I really don't need more collectibles I'm not gonna use. These days, I try to buy things that I intend to use. Okay, here we go. That's gonna give me a combo. Good. All right. So we gotta do that. Although in other games, like when you play this on a console, choosing your character changes things because it might change the music, it might change like the colors of the screen, but here, it's not gonna do anything. All right, so the star is gonna give me a combo. Okay, almost there. Hang in there, Poochie. Try my best here. This whole thing's gonna thrive on combos. Okay. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Or that's not what I was hoping would happen. Okay. Okay, we gotta get this moving. Okay, no hearts, huh? Why not? Why no hearts? I'm a content creator. I need hearts. Okay, come on. Oh, frick, nope. Okay, nope, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Sorta, we're running low on options. I gotta get that moving down. Okay, I might be in checkmate here. Okay. Diamonds, good. Okay. Yeah, that was looking bad. So that means I can't use Poochie anymore? I'm out of Poochie? I think so. Yeah, I gotta get through the rest of this using only these characters. All right, next in line, we'll do Big Bird. Sorry, Big Q, right? The Raven? He's not named Big Bird. Although if he was, that would give this game another reason why it couldn't really be localized, huh? Now, my man, the Raven, let's go. All right, nice and easy. That's not nice and easy! That's checkmate, I can't do anything. Frank, no, my Raven! I'm sorry, I'm about to lose everything right now. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm trying my best here. All right, next in line. We'll save Yoshi for last. I don't really have any attachment to any of these characters. I guess we gotta go with my man Wiggler. All right, come on, Wiggles. We can do it. Nice, that'll be a comp. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh, that would have been great if I do this, I won't deal damage. Oh, that's a combo though. Oh, I'm already doing so much better with Wiggler here. All right, great. Let's go. Okay, and then. Oof, alrighty. This is a little weird. I had a strong start. I just need to have a solid finish and we'll be okay. Okay, was that a combo? Cool. Almost there. Okay. Okay. You guys can't hear the clicking on my controller, right? Boy, I hope not. Hope that doesn't mess up this whole video. Okay. There we go. Boom. Okay. Can't quite follow that up with a combo. Oh, I did get a combo. Great. Glad that worked out. Always accidental, but when it works, okay? And then give us, that works. That's enough! All right, I beat the Noko. Good job, Wiggler! Thank you. The code is Trebudge Quid Quick. How about that? All right, there we go. Who's next? Another enemy. Oh, my man, the plant. Let's go. Let's fight this plant, huh? All right. I'm ready for you, dude. I got Wiggles on my side. All right. You think a plant is any match for a caterpillar? Caterpillars eat plants. Check this out. I'm sorry. It's like a butterfly caterpillar. Let's go. It only means I've evolved. Oh, check this out. You ready for this? Okay. So, boom. Okay. that's all I had. Okay. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, I can't get to that threshold yet where I look at a board and just see combo potential. I can't. I can only do it when I see garbage blocks about to fall, but like looking at blocks in front of me, I can't wrap my head around doing combos. I'm sorry. I'm sure there are players out there that might be watching this video and might see all the combo potential, but that player is not me. I will have to wait for this plant here to throw some garbage at me. There you go. See, boom, double the combos right there. Lots of damage, very good. Oof, yeah, but if this game had a super hard mode, I would not last very long, I'll tell you what. Okay, here we go, boom. Yes, thank you. And then stardom, yes. Triangles, yes. There we go. Woo, double combos again, great. All right, I need maybe like one, maybe two combos, and then this match is over. Boom! All right, when in doubt, switch to Wiggler. That's how you win. Look at that. This password is I don't know, I can't read it when it starts with an exclamation point, huh? So I realized I might have messed up because I believe the final boss in Tetris Attack on the Super Nintendo is Bowser, but I think you only fight him if you play the game on hard mode, and I didn't pick hard mode for this, I only picked normal mode, so Kamek here, Magic Koopa here, might be the final boss for me. And in any case, I've been using Wiggler, and potentially she, hasn't lost yet. So I'm gonna stick with it, And if this is the final boss, I apologize. You guys might scoff at me and say, this is incomplete. You didn't complete the entire game. And I apologize for that. Maybe a different day when I have a more comfortable controller and a better setup and a better way to get combos in this game. Maybe I'll do it then. But I selected the wrong one, that's my bad. But otherwise, this is just me having a casual man's fun time playthrough with this game, and I thank you all for joining me on the ride. Okay, there we go. All right, we're about to get some stars. Stardom! Great. Okay, boom, combos that I'm not even trying to set up that are just happening. It's saving me right now. Okay, let's see, and then that, over there. Over there. Okay, we gotta bring that triangle down. And then I gotta play with some garbage. Okay, move that down, move that, okay, whatever. Oh wow, that worked out. That worked out unbelievably well for me. That wasn't even what I was trying to set up. And yet somehow I just got a 4-block combo and won the game. Well, great. Thank you. Key. Okay. Well, thank you. And yeah, it's gonna go to credits. I'm fairly confident that Bowser's the final boss otherwise, but I blew it. But hey, you know, I did have fun checking out this game. I would say that I got my $6 worth. Look at that, Yoshi. It's not written as Yoshi, it's written as Yoshi here. Yoshi. Love it. Well, this is a fun game, this is cool. Game Boy games have their charm. I really like the sound chip of the Game Boy. I feel like the composers that made music for these games really just went to town and made beautiful compositions, very fun stuff. And all in all, this is a very cool port of Tetris Attack, Yoshi's Island, Tetris Attack, Yoshi no Panepon, Panel de Pon, whatever you want to call it. This is a cool port, this is a cool version of the game. I think it's a nice little souvenir to have the Japanese version since that's the only version of the game that can be re-released and I have the actual cartridge with me right now. Hopefully Nintendo finds some way to re-release this. For all I know, maybe they will just re-release the Japanese version of this game too. I don't know. But I love Panel de Pon games, even if I'm not great at them, and I'm glad that I was able to do this video for you all today. Something a little different. I've done quick playthroughs of random games on my channel before, but never really just like bought an old game out of randomness and said, I'm gonna sit down and just record this for my channel and just play the single player contents of it. I do wanna play one or two things real quickly. And then look at that, Takashi Tezuka, my man. Nice stuff. But yeah, that's the single player. If you play it on normal difficulty, there's still other content in this game. There's even more content if you play it on hard difficulty, but that's not what I plan to showcase today. Let me see what else the single player contents of this game have to offer. Oh man, Gunpei Yokoi. My man. All right, back at the title screen, I can't showcase versus mode because that requires me to have a link cable and someone else with this game. So we have the endless mode, we have the score attack mode, we have the stage clear mode, and then we have the puzzle mode. Let me try score attack. All right, let me try something a little basic, and then we can still do normal. Oh, and then the characters. I only get to choose 6 of them, huh? Well, let's go ahead then. I was gonna say let me pick a character I haven't used yet. I guess I'll go ahead and use Lakitu. I didn't really get to show him off. So here, the aesthetic probably changes based on the character you pick. So I guess Lakitu gets clouds. Maybe the aesthetic did change based on the character I picked in the versus computer mode as well, but I think that will still go based on the CPU that you're fighting, not the character you're playing as. But anyway, this is score attack. I guess it's just trying to see how many points it can get in a 2-minute time. So I'll do my best to try and get a decent score, but at least in here, just clearing blocks at all will get me points. I don't think everything has to be a combo. So this is much more my style. This is much more my speed. So if I can get points for like clearing 4 at a time, that's a lot more useful. Now whether or not I'll beat that high score of 2,000, and if someone owned this cartridge before me, then I will have to beat this score. But I don't know if someone owned this cartridge before me. That could go either way, because I bought it in the box, but it didn't feel factory sealed. But even if it wasn't factory sealed and it was used, there are ways to effectively wipe the save data off of this game. But I don't know. If someone else has a high score and it happened to be exactly 2,000, then I guess I'll do my best to try and beat it right now. No promises. Got less than a minute left. Okay. I do stuff with the circles here. Okay, I need more blocks to play with. Okay, so just simple 3-piece. Boom. Okay. Come on, I gotta get to at least 1,000, right? I'll do that right now. So we'll get these 5, boom, thank you. Okay. And then I can get no, I need you to come back with me this way to get the triangles. Couldn't quite get a combo with the hearts, okay. All right. So, we can do diamonds. Okay, that's just kind of how my brain works. I see potential opportunities to stack 4. Okay, I got past 1,000, that much is certain. I'm not gonna make it to 2,000 though. Unless I get some crazy accidental combo right now, but no, I just scored whatever I could. 1303. Oh, I can still enter my score. I beat the person below me by 3 points. All right, well, back in the old days when I could only enter 3 letters for my name and a high scoreboard, I always entered the first 3 letters of my own name, which is B-R-A. My name is Bradley, so yes, my name does show up as Bra. But hey, I like to think that I'm pretty supportive of those around me. Anyway, that's my high score of this. I did not beat 2,000. Feel free to comment down below how awful you think I am at this game. I will do one more thing before I move on from this game and this video. I'm gonna go ahead and do the puzzle mode. Now this is a classic. We'll go ahead and do new game. So you might be wondering what's the puzzle mode in a puzzle game? Or maybe you're not wondering it. Maybe you grew up with Tetris Attack and you're familiar with all this. But these are simple scenarios where you have maybe 1, 2, or 3 moves to make to try and remove every block on the board. So obviously I'm starting at the beginning here, so it's super easy. But if you wanted to learn how to get better at doing combos and how to better play this game, this would be the mode to play. And I remember I got a thrill out of playing this type of stuff back in Pokemon Puzzle Challenge on the Game Boy. So I like that it's here. And interestingly, I also remember Tetris DS has a puzzle mode very similar to this, but with actual Tetris pieces. And just this one. Tetris DS has a puzzle mode where you are given like 1 or 2 Tetris blocks to stack down and you have to remove all the Tetris blocks on the board. And it's also Yoshi themed. So I am A-okay with Yoshi just being the face of Nintendo puzzles. If they, like seriously, they could just call it Yoshi's Panel de Pon in English and still sell it, and I think it would be fine just because it has Yoshi on it. Although, Yoshi has kind of become, Yoshi's still valuable, but I don't know that his face still sells games necessarily. Merchandise, maybe. I mean, it works for me. Boom. Yeah, so I think there's 10 stages for this first chunk of puzzle, so I'll get to stage 10 and then we'll wrap it up there. Yeah, Yoshi games, they fluctuate. Like, I think Yoshi's Crafted World did okay, but like, prior to that, I don't know, maybe the best-selling Yoshi game was Yoshi's Island. I like Yoshi, though, but maybe the Yoshi charm, the Yoshi time of day has worn off. Ooh, see, this one's a little trickier. I mean, sorta. You just move that down, you drop that down, boom. Teaching you about combos. I could learn a thing or two from this mode. And then is that the last one or is there one more? One more. Ah, see, so this could be a little misconceiving. It's very easy to mess it up, but I already see the answer. So you want to drop this down there, and then you can get a combo if you do it that way, and voila, you win. It's all done. Round clear. 40VO20GO is your password. Boom. And then I could do the next set right now, but I'm not going to. But I guess once you clear them all, you can select any individual one and do it again in case you really want to relearn it. So in case you're like, no, Yoshiller, that's not the right answer. This is the right answer if you do that and then move that over in time. Boom. See, they're both correct. Sometimes there's more than one right answer, folks. All right, and that time the password's different, I guess. Folks, you are more than welcome to use any of the passwords I have. Actually, I don't know if the passwords are the same in both the Japanese and English versions. I imagine they would be. But whatever. Folks, that's Yoshi no Panepon. And I had a very fun time trying out this game. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. I figure just playing the game on its own definitely makes this worth my time. But also making a video of it makes it more worth my time. Because I can get revenue from the video. But also also I get to document my experience showcasing this game to you all. And as I said earlier on in this video, recording this game for archival purposes is also a secondary benefit of recording it. I know I'm not the best person to be playing it and recording it, but hopefully I did a decent job showcasing what this game has to offer. If you have any comments or critiques, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Please let me know if you want more videos like this, or please let me know if you think I am terrible at this game and you never want me to play it again. That's up to you if you choose to comment it, but either way, comments help my videos a lot, so I would appreciate it if you commented just about anything that's relevant to the video. Woo! And man, that title screen theme is a bop. That Game Boy sound chip, oh, when it's used right, it's magnificent. Mwah! Love it. All right, folks, that wraps up this video of Yoshi no Panepon, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans. Whoosh! Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!